Okay. So, Mishnah Gimel states, Hamakes aviv ves imo. Somebody who strikes his father or his mother. V'lo asa b'hem chabura. But he doesn't cause a wound, right? If he caused a wound, so according to the Torah, yichayev misa, right? It's a death penalty for wounding one's parents. So, therefore, one would be exempt from damages. So here, there's no wound caused. V'achol b'chaver b'yom haKippurim. Or if somebody injures his fellow on Yom Kippur, right? That's bad karma, right? That's lahavdil. Like that's not a good thing to do, right? And Yom Kippur of all days. But in terms of the halacha, right? If somebody wounds their friend on Yom Kippur, so that's not chayev misa. It's only chayev kares. Right? It's death from heaven. Not so little either. But it's not gonna. But meaning you'll still be chayev b'dini adam. Right? You're still going to be responsible for the damage that you cause, even though you would get malchus. If you were warned, you would get lashes. But since the Torah specifically says achol b'chaveru is tashlumin, so this is an exception. So even on Yom Kippur, the Mishnah says chayev b'kulan. You'd be responsible to pay for all the five categories of damage which we've been talking about. Hacholva be'evet ivri. Now, what if somebody wounds a Jewish slave? So chayev b'chulan, you have to pay for all the damages. Chutz min hasheves, except for the loss of working time. Bisman shehu shalo, when the evet belongs to him, because really then the loss is his own loss. He's not working, so he doesn't get paid. So you don't have to pay him for the loss of work if it's your own evet. Hachovel be'evet kanani shalacherim. Somebody who wounds the non-Jewish slave that belongs to somebody else, chayev b'chulan. You have to pay for all the damage. You have to pay for nezek, tsar, ripoy, sheves, and boshes. You have to pay for damages, pain, healing, loss of work, and embarrassment. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, ein la'avadim boshes. Rabbi Yehuda says slaves don't have embarrassment. They're not in the category of embarrassment. What does that mean? This is learned out from the Pesukim, because it says ki yinatzu anoshim yachtav ish ve'achiv, when two people will strive, one fellow and his brother. So it comes to exclude the eved who's not included in brotherhood, in the sense that he can't come as part of the congregation. So therefore, he's technically excluded. It doesn't mean that a slave can't be embarrassed, but it means he doesn't fall into the halachic category of getting paid for boshes. The Chacham disagree. They would say, look, he keeps mitzvos. So therefore, he's in the category of achva. He's still in the brotherhood, as it were, and therefore he's still in the category of embarrassment. And the halacha follows the chachamim, not like Rabbi Yehuda, that you would pay for all damages including embarrassment, if you injured a non-Jewish slave belonging to somebody else.